When I was 26, we moved to Tyne Carmel. I lived in Newport before. I was in art college there. They told me I couldn't have children. So when I found out I was pregnant with Lauren, it was a bit of a shock. I was 30 when I found out I was pregnant with Lauren, and Lauren's father didn't want to stay. We split up when I was 3 months pregnant, and then my neighbours stepped in. They were fantastic. They were always just checking on me to make sure I was okay, because it's quite tiring having a baby on your own. I met Lauren's stepfather when she was 16. Wasn't interested. I'd been a single parent for 15 years. Didn't really want a man in my life. I thought I'm quite content. And then he just proved to me that I wasn't content. And we moved in together after about 8 months, I think it was. He moved in, signed a new tenancy then because Neil joined the tenancy. And then he asked me to marry him, and we got married 2014 on October the 10th. Lauren was 20 years old, and she was in college, and she was struggling with her autism and struggling with masking her autism. My neighbours were great with her, but Lauren didn't have people her age with her. And I thought everything was fine. And then a year later, Lauren tried to kill herself. And it changed my life forever. The emotions at the time, you can't explain. You really can't explain. I just knew when we came out of hospital, when she was recovering, if we didn't move, Lauren would have done it again. And that is one of the biggest reasons why we moved, and why we are so thankful that Wales and West helped us to move. They've been amazing landlords for me. So we looked in all the areas where my husband was working, which is all around the Powys area, and we moved to Hay&Y 7 years ago now, and it is the best thing we have ever done in our life. If we hadn't moved, Lauren wouldn't be here today, and I know that for a fact. But the fact that we've moved, and that Wales and West allowed us to move into another one of their properties, it was just like a small miracle for me. I'm happily painting away, and on other days I'm gardening or going for walks down the Warren, there's a nature reserve, there's the river. The people here are wonderful, and Lauren loves it here. She's Lauren now, she's a Lauren I never knew. She is completely herself. So it's worked out well for all of us, really. Lauren is now a very happy young adult. I'm a very content retired mum, and my husband is still very happily working without having to travel so far.